So, Booktube-A-Thon did the thing where it just sort of ends and we're expected to go back to normal life and adjust to society again. Like what? How do you even do that? So we just had an amazing week of Booktube-A-Thon. At least it was amazing for me. I accomplished everything I wanted to and more. Today I'm going to be giving you my wrap-up video. I know you guys heard from me a lot over the week with the video challenges, but I'm going to talk to you guys about what I read and what I thought about these books. I stuck to my TBR exactly, so if you watched that, you know what I did read, but I'm just going to give you my readings and general thoughts on all the books and the week and stuff. It's freaking ice cream man, I swear. Alright, so first up this week, I read Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I said I wasn't finishing the whole thing, and I didn't, but I read what I wanted to. I read about 100 pages of it. Unless you haven't been watching my channel for a while, you know that I am hosting a Twilight read-along, 4-month read-along, the entire Twilight series. We're at week 4 now, I think it is. You're still time to join. Definitely join it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have so much fun in these discussions, and the live show is coming up soon, but Twilight gets 5 out of 5 stars for just everything in life, so yeah. Twilight was for a book with a movie adaptation. I watched Twilight because it was on TV and stuff. It was awesome as always. I've seen the Twilight movies more times than I can count, so yeah. Next up this week, I read The Archived and The Unbound by Victoria Schwab. Bam! I did it right this time. This series was amazing. Oh my god, I need the 3rd one in my possession, like now. To be honest. Shut up. The first 50 or so pages of the actual Archived, I didn't really get. I didn't know what a keeper was. I didn't really know what a history was. I didn't know who Da was. I wasn't getting it, and I was just like, I was so excited for this series, not understanding any of it. I really hope I get this book, but oh my god, like after like page 51, let's say, I was just hooked. This series was just so good. I highly recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars right off the bat for both of these. It is just such an intriguing storyline, and all the crap that goes down in it is just insane. So please read it, or somebody talk to me about it or something, because I am obsessed. It's actually really funny because as I finished The Archive, and I was like getting up to go read The Unbound, because like I do this thing where I finish a book, and even if I have the 2nd and 3rd one, I will still lay in bed for like 20 minutes just processing everything that happened. So I was tweeting about like how much I needed The Unbound, and I just wouldn't get up to do it, and I was just talking about The Archive, and Victoria Schwab is favoriting every single one of them, and I don't know how. And then I tweet that Victoria Schwab is favoriting all my tweets, and she sends me a winky face, and I'm just like, oh, that woman is a mastermind. But please go read these. These were amazing. This is probably my most favorite Booktube-A-Thon read, and that was for start and finish a series. The 3rd one isn't out yet, but I finished the 2 that are already out, so yeah. I say so yeah so much. Next up, I read 4 by Veronica Roth. If The Archived wasn't my favorite, this is definitely up there. It's like a tie between the 2 because this was so good. I was a little skeptical about it because I didn't necessarily like how Allegiant was from 4's point of view and Triss's, and I was kind of nervous to read from 4's point of view, but damn, this book had all the feels. It was so good. It went through a bunch of very important stages in 4's life, and I just... everything was just so important and so crucial to the story of Divergent. I really can't imagine being in the Divergent fandom without this book. I also really liked how in the last short story it was about how like Triss's stay there and stuff like that, and him and Triss getting together, and I just feels. But this book was amazing. If you read even just Divergent, like, read this. It was so good. It was such a quick read. I finished it so much earlier than I thought I would have, but it was so good, and please go read it, please. And that was for a genre you've read least from this year, which would be short stories. It's kind of cheating, but I don't care. 4 was 5 out of 5 stars as well. There's only one that I didn't rate 5 out of 5, and that would be Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I gave it 4 out of 5, like a 3.5. But it was still a pretty good book. I just, compared to the other ones, it was so, oh, hello, B. I thought it was pretty good. It's just compared to the other ones and like what I like to read, it was a little peculiar for me, no pun intended. I really like the original plotline of the book, that's why I was so excited to read it. And also I love photography, and especially creepy photography. I am just so into, and that is definitely where the 0.5 or like the extra point came from, because the photography was so good. It was just, the first half of the book was really good. The beginning was a little slow, and then it was just like, bam, I'm in love with this book. And then at the end it was just like, a little too strange. But this book was still really good. I definitely understand the hype for it. I haven't read Hollow City yet. I'm not exactly very motivated to go get Hollow City. I think I'm just going to wait for it to come out in paperback because I hate mismatched copies. but it was really, really good. And I definitely think you should pick it up if you haven't. And that was for a book with pictures, which you obviously just saw. Then I read Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This one was a little strange for me at first too. Some things were just a little too like connected, and it just like stuff like that bothers me. I didn't really know the story before reading it. I read the back, which is like a little excerpt from one of the chapters, and it sounded pretty cool. But as the story unfolded, I was in love and I couldn't stop. Very, very excited for the second one. I can't wait for it to come out. I don't know exactly when it comes out, but it was just so good. And I need more of a story because the ending is just so messed up and funny, and I just go read it. Yeah, this one was 5 out of 5 stars as well, and it was just so good. That's like all I can say about these books, is that they were just all so good. And Rebel Belle was a book that somebody else recommended to you. As I said in my TBR video, Anna from Crunchable Reads picked it out for me, and I loved it, so good job, Anna. And the final book I read for Booktube-A-Thon, with 20 minutes to spare, is Reboot by Amy Tintera. This is another book that I found from Booktube, and I really liked the idea of it. In the beginning, I was just so encaptured by the story, and you know I love smart-ass male protagonists, so how could I not fall in love with this book? It was really cool, a really cool concept. Near the end a bit, I was kind of losing it. I was also really, really tired, so that might have been a part of it. But this is definitely a book that I loved. Got 5 out of 5 stars as well. I just ordered Rebel, and I love these books. I thoroughly enjoyed Reboot, and it was a really cool world to read about, so I'm excited for the story to continue. So those were the 7 books that I read for Booktube-A-Thon, all 7 reading challenges completed. I read a total of 2,058 pages this week, which is a lot. Under the definition of avid reader in the dictionary, you'll find my picture. So yeah, I definitely read some really, really great books this Booktube-A-Thon. I am so happy Booktube-A-Thon happened, just because it opened me up to a lot of books I was dying to read. I also did all 7 of the video challenges, which is in a playlist. I will put the link to the playlist below. There's my TBR, my giveaway challenge. Also, another really cool part of Booktube-A-Thon was I won the cosplay challenge. If you weren't really keeping up with the Booktube-A-Thon channel, they had daily giveaway video challenges in addition to like the daily vlog challenges. So Kat from Katatastic's video challenge was to do a cosplay. I did an Isabel Lightwood cosplay, which I thoroughly am proud of. That's in the playlist as well. This Booktube-A-Thon was amazing. This Booktube-A-Thon definitely made me wish that I joined Booktube earlier. It was just so much fun, and I read so many good books, and I really started talking to more Booktube people this week, which was just awesome. And yeah, I'm considering doing a video with all of the giveaway challenges just because I didn't want to focus on doing that during the week. But that'll be up much later because I want to put a lot of time and effort into those. But thank you guys for watching. I mean, I really hope you guys enjoyed Booktube-A-Thon as much as I did. So I'll see you guys soon for a new video. Bye!